This case is of great concern for public safety. If this is how this operation is being run, I'm so relieved that this hasn't happened before.
And something the Troy judge repeated several times could have been prevented. But the Attorney General's office alleges the Oxford Center CEO, Tammy Peterson, and 3 of her workers put greed over patient safety, leading to second-degree murder charges and involuntary manslaughter for Alita Moffett. In court, we learned she was the unlicensed worker running the hyperbaric oxygen chamber when it caught fire, killing 5-year-old Thomas Cooper.
One of the co-defendants in this case was actively tampering with this particular hyperbaric chamber, and all of the evidence leads us to the conclusion that it was done with the permission and perhaps at the order of this defendant.
The prosecution believes Peterson encouraged her assistant manager, Gary Markin, to alter the machines, rolling back thousands of cycle hours to avoid required maintenance of the hyperbaric chambers. Her safety officer, Jeffrey Mosteller, is accused of not following safety protocols. Both also charged with second-degree murder after investigators discovered the day Cooper was killed, there was a lack of grounding wires, creating a spark that triggered an explosion. Flames erupted in the chamber, and Thomas, who was receiving treatment for ADHD and sleep apnea, was trapped inside.
The investigation into this tragedy has revealed how the Oxford Center in Troy and several of its key decision makers held safety among their lowest considerations in their hyperbaric treatment practice.
We've learned the Oxford Center was understaffed and undertrained. The day of the explosion, one worker didn't even know how to work the fire extinguisher. When police started investigating, the Assistant Attorney General claims Peterson immediately wiped her laptop, lied, and ran from police who wanted to search her phone.
Days after the explosion, the defendant admitted to wiping her laptop. She lied to investigators to prevent access to video of the explosion in this case.
The judge in this case considering Peterson a flight risk after it was revealed she had an active visa to China and recently purchased Iraqi currency.
What I'm going to do at this point in time is set her bond at the amount of $2 million.
The judge also forbid Peterson from going to or talking to anyone at the Oxford Centers in Troy or Brighton, since we've learned she has a history of harassing and using legal pressure to silence those who speak out against her. Markin and Mosteller had bonds set at $250,000, Moffett set at $100,000. Defense attorneys in this case vowing to fight.
We believe in the system of justice. We're going to fight this case. Oh yeah, we think that there's going to be a lot of issues, a lot of problems with this case.
We saw the press conference earlier today, and they put out there for the world to hear that they know exactly how this fire started. Show me the money.
What's most concerning for Attorney General Dana Nessel is this cash-only oxygen therapy using hyperbaric chambers isn't regulated and doesn't require state oversight. The machine that exploded, according to investigators, did not have a fire suppression system.
Because they were not maintained properly, that those defendants involved should have known that there, was a chance, a reasonable chance that we would see this kind of outcome.
Now, those suspects will all be in court again at the end of the month. Meetan Feigerlaw is representing the family of Thomas Cooper and are pursuing a civil lawsuit against those responsible for his tragic death.